This kitten video explains a lot about how injured kitten swatting at everybody and everything. And this mother cat, adopting mother cat, shows care and compassion. Doesn't react to the kitten swatting at the mother cat. Just shows every bit of compassion for the cat, for the kitten. Seems is missing in society. Seems like something we can learn. And I'm gonna play it for you here in a second as soon as I can figure out how to get in the truck. So I just got out of the shower at the truck stop here in Valley View, and okay. Jesus, that's tough. Okay. Here, let's play on my other phone. I don't know if you can see this. There we go. The mother cat just shows compassion no matter the kitten swatting at. Just kindness. Kitten's definitely been, seems obvious the kitten's been abused in the past. Is in survival mode. And so, what can we learn from this? It seems like Chris Voss discovered how to treat everybody, how to talk to everybody, like the mother cat behaves around the kitten. So it seems Chris Voss, hostage negotiator, former lead international FBI hostage negotiator, talks to everybody with compassion, with empathy, and doesn't get upset, doesn't always like what he hears, and just chooses to treat others with dignity, empathy, compassion. No matter if in his former line of work as a hostage negotiator or currently coaching businesses and children, from billion-dollar CEOs to toddlers. Treats everybody the same with compassion, empathy, dignity. Now I might bring up an important sidebar. Is there's a similar video of a mother bear swatting cubs who are playing rough, and they've gone too far in their rough and tumble play. And so the mother teaches them that there's limits to their actions and behavior, swats the cubs, and that might be reasonable. Now, as it relates to people, it seems like another example of swatting cubs is Dr. Jordan Peterson says he told his boy, toddler, a young 2 or 3 year old at the time, to go sit and calm himself down before he'd come back and behave like a civilized person. And the boy did, and so that's another example of swatting cubs, and that might be reasonable with people who have PTSD or less. Might be because we don't know what we don't know. If somebody doesn't show how broken they are, I've tried to tell people how broken I was, and I was called a liar. And I didn't show it for the longest time, though I repeatedly said how broken I was. And once I couldn't behave anymore, once I was well into the schizophrenia, I could no longer behave, I could no longer restrain myself, and still I was blamed. I was treated like I had PTSD, and I just had to choose to listen to what everybody else said, no matter nobody ever did listen to anything I said. It seems society can learn to change our behavior to differentiate between toddlers and people with PTSD or less, to shape up with a SWAT or a direction, like Peterson instructing his young boy to take some time until he could behave. That might be reasonable with people with PTSD or less. Today, I would say, when I come back from Afghanistan, I struggled with CPTSD. Nobody's seen it. And I was never treated with compassion, empathy, or dignity. So I think that's a choice where we can choose to treat everybody the same, like Chris Voss does. Everybody gets compassion, empathy, dignity, no matter if it's a torturing psychopath terrorist, a $1 billion CEO, or a toddler. So I think that can end on a good note, is I'm gonna challenge you to treat everybody with compassion, empathy, dignity, no matter if they say something harsh you don't understand. You don't know where they're coming from. You don't know what's going on inside. And like the mother cat takes in the foster kitten, her calmness, her compassion, empathy, dignity calms the kitten down. Chris Voss does the same.